All right, everybody, and welcome to another edition of After Hours. I'm your host, Jon Francois. You are listening to 90.1 FM WECS. We are broadcasting from Eastern Connecticut State University in Willimantic, Connecticut. Tonight is Wednesday, October 24th, 2012. Thank you very much to those who are sticking around with me, especially, since I said that I might not even make it tonight because I had rehearsal from like 7:45, and it was supposed to end at 11 tonight, but thank God it ended at 10:30. I had a feeling it would end early because that's just how it was before. Just to give a brief description, I am in the last days of Judas Iscariot. It's a production that should be coming up sometime in the end of the semester right here at Eastern in the theater department. If you live anywhere around the area, please come check me out. I would really, really appreciate it. It's a great show, basically a courtroom parody of Judas and the story of how he betrayed Jesus Christ. I play some energetic, no-nonsense, flatterer, kiss-ass type of attorney who is against Judas being saved by God or being forgiven by God. And it's really just a great show. So please go out and see it when it comes out. We're working very hard on it. So please do not be surprised if there are some nights where it's just like, oh, where's John? Where's John? Oh my God, I was getting ready with my soup and I was determined to hear him on the radio doing his usual babble, inappropriate nonsense. Where is he? Well, I'm rehearsing. It's not because I don't like you guys, because I do. So if I don't show up some nights, just don't whip me, like I said in my Facebook status. Don't whip me. Now, if you do, I may be pleasured by it, but don't whip me, okay? I mean that, because who wants red marks on their ass? All right, we have a great show for you tonight. Tarishi Midnight Schuler. He is a great poet and happens to be friends with Hawk Tea Poet, who we had on about 2 weeks ago. He'll be coming on and we'll be discussing the jizz about poetry, his life, and whatnot. Yes, I know, jizz, not the right word, but in my case, let's just say jizz is a white gooey version of the word jazz, alright? Just for radio purposes. Jazz, jizz, you know what I mean. Yes, he will be coming by. We'll be having a great time. And before he does come by, I want to talk a little bit about the third and final presidential debate. For those of you who watched it, what do you think? I mean, do you think that Obama is a stronger candidate at this point, or do you think Romney is a stronger candidate at this point? Personally, I just see a lot of repetition between these two guys. It's very interesting because some people make light of the third-party candidates, the people that are running as independents outside of the Democratic and Republican powerful dictatorship, so to speak. I think Larry King moderated that debate. It could have taken place, maybe not. If it has taken place, I hope you watched it because maybe those candidates, such as Ron Paul or Ralph Nader, maybe those guys have something more filthy to say than Obama or Romney. And by filthy, I mean good, because I could not really come up with anything else to say. So, yes. These guys are filthy. Just like, the whole thing about, oh, when I mean, you look so bad, I mean, you look so good. Like, that's what I'm... Look, it's late, okay? It's late. And also, I don't have my freaking headphones, which throws off my game a little bit. So, for those of you who are very much against afros and would like to set my hair on fire, please do so at once, because it is quite a mess right now. I am in serious need of a haircut. Obviously, you may not see it so much if you're just listening to the show and not really tuning in online with the video camera thingy-mahoo. But when I post it up online, you'll just see that it's, just big black filth, all right? Just a big black bucket of nasty, unnecessary, So take that, stylized hair. Not making sense anymore. What is wrong with me? All right. The debate, as far as how I see it, Obama, he keeps on saying, you know what, I want to raise taxes on the rich. I want to build great roads and bridges. I want to get everybody home from Afghanistan so we can rebuild America for the future. It just sounds like a bunch of scripted malarkey, as our friend Joe Biden once said. Mitt Romney, Of course, he goes on with this whole 12 million new jobs thing. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen within my first term on day one. Literally, I will get those jobs going. Um, Little does he know that that may be a very unrealistic thing to do in his first term. Obama, of course, not to try to point fingers, this is just fact, but he had to deal with a lot from the Bush administration. And Bill Clinton made a good point in the Democratic National Convention where he was like, no president, not even I, in my recession that wasn't so bad as Obama's recession, no president could have ever dealt with the mess that Obama was given in just 4 years. I thought, hey, that's solid if we want Obama running for president again, because it basically says, you know what, he was given a lot. Maybe a second chance is okay, because as I think Obama has pointed out, 30 months of consecutive job growth. He bailed out the auto industry. Took out Osama bin Laden. So yeah, there's been a lot of good points. I mean, Republicans, conservatives, they like to point out, okay, but let's look at his record. We haven't seen as much jobs as we'd like. And Mitt Romney points out the whole 12 million thing like it's just going to be magic coming out of the air, poof. And it's going to take time. It really is going to take time. So these two guys, they have a lot to, really provide for the American people. They can go on with their whole dreamy, scripted thing about, oh, America's going to be great under my leadership and we're going to get America moving again, but we got to look at the reality of it. It's going to take time, and the question is whether we are patient for that. Foreign policy was the main topic of the third debate. I didn't really care about it. I know, yes, we should be aware of other nations and how they're poor and how they're struggling. Syria, for instance, I do really feel bad for the dictatorship that is happening over there. Yet, I think as CNN pointed out, if you asked a majority of voters what mattered to them most, it's what's happening in this country as far as the economy, healthcare, Medicare, all that stuff and so forth. I don't know anything. I mean, all I know is that, hey, we used to be in Iraq and now we're still in Afghanistan, about to go out in 2014. That's really all I know. So I just said to hell with it. I'll just go to rehearsal and I'll just leave my confusion up in the air. But yeah, I mean, what do you think of the third presidential debate? I mean, did you like it? Did you think it was interesting? Did you think anything new came out of it? Please call in. 860-456-2164. Once again, that's 860-456-2164. Or Facebook.com/JFRA91 if you're my Facebook friend. If not, then get up on that, because I won't like you anymore and I will curse you if you will never be my friend. Yeah, that's right. Look at me with my eyes. Devil in my eyes. So yeah, Facebook.com/JFRA91. I won't vote because I don't know much of what's going on, and I kind of agree with both sides of the political party system. I agree with some of what Obama says, and I agree with some of what Romney says. So, sorry, not going to really care about the future of my country. Sorry. I'm a madman tonight, I know. Someone's calling me late at night. I don't know who. Maybe it's Tarishi trying to get into the campus. Anything else I want to say? Not really. I think I might want to get to the Facebook question of the week sooner rather than later. Yeah, let me do that. Well, you know what? Let me get to a song, and then after that we'll get to the Facebook question of the week. By the way, I also want to mention something. MTV is going to air a President Obama interview. In other words, Obama is going to take questions on MTV and its affiliated networks, like, I guess, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central. And all I could imagine was, wow, President Obama is going to take questions from the same organization that gives us Jersey Shore. Damn, there goes the downfall of our culture right there. Because let's be honest, Jersey Shore and President Obama are as similar as a ketchup and a lady's period. Yes, a lady's period is also red like ketchup, but, come on. Do they taste the same? No. No. Get real, people. Come on. Someone's sending me a text. Maybe it's Tarishi. Who knows? If it's not Tarishi, then leave me the hell alone, because I'm late and I'm crazy. Alright, so let's do this. We'll get into the Facebook question of the week after the following thong, and then we'll let Tarishi in. So this song, maybe it's something that you all are familiar with. It's a classic. A beloved classic, I might add. Let's Groove by Earth, Wind, and Fire. We'll do that, and we'll be right back to do the Facebook question of the week. The week really quick. It's After Hours, everybody. Stay tuned.